Good first day. I thought we had really good energy. It helps because we had a lot of fans here. All our practices will be open, and I thought our guys had good energy, which is expected on day one. It'll be interesting to see how we follow up on day 2 and day 3. Thursday we're gonna come out here and we've got a day where our guys are gonna invite their favorite professor, so that'll be a good experience. Also, we'll have a good crowd. It'll be interesting after watching the video of how the newcomers did, and that's who most of y'all are gonna ask about, is how the newcomers did. And we were moving around so fast, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. We're playing 2 true freshmen, really they're high school seniors. They're playing quarterback right now with our second group, so their head's spinning a little bit. But it was fun. We're better. How much better, I don't know. I think it's to be determined, but we're better. Questions?
You spent an extra 2 weeks working out in the weight room. How does that translate on the field?
Yeah, well, a couple reasons for that. As we progress as a program, we'll move spring ball up. We got the weather here to do that, and that's a benefit for sure. But where we're at, and I told Jeremy this yesterday, in the infancy of our program, I think it's important that we get a lot of time in our off season. So we had a full 9-week session. And the first 4 weeks of that, really, we're not here as coaches because we're out on the road recruiting. So then we had 5 weeks where our coaches could really delve into our players, and we spent a lot of time with our coaches in the weight room, handling the agility drills with them. And we haven't done much football. We really haven't. They give you those 2 hours. We really hadn't used them right now. We've focused on pad level, being a better athlete, playing with bend, just some things that I thought really held us back last year. So we were a little bit rusty probably out here as far as knowing what to do. But that'll pick up. We got plenty of time. It's a long time till September.
During the early drills up there, you were saying exaggerate all your movements. How do you strip them down straight to fundamentals and work it from the base up?
Well, that's spring practice in a nutshell. As a coach, this is my favorite time, and I tell our staff that. I did a bunch of interviews yesterday, and I told them this is my favorite time. I really enjoy this. There's no preparation for games. This is base teaching, and that's my entire background. That's how I grew up, and I enjoy that aspect of it. I enjoy teaching. I think all our coaches enjoy the teaching aspect of it. So we lowered the tempo a lot in our drills. We were out here for a good bit today. We'll be out here for a good little time on Thursday. So we kind of go up and down with our tempos, and anything that's not full speed is a teach period. It's an emphasis period. So we're emphasizing pad level, just all the exaggeration points.
You're losing a lot of key players on offense and defense. What are you looking for in order to fill those spots?
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to, obviously some big holes. Tyler Roberts, our most productive player on defense. Teddy Rubin, Brandon Burks, our most productive players. Dalton Bennett, our leader up front. So I don't know if you necessarily replace them, but we're going to be so much better everywhere else. We're stronger, we're in better shape, we're going to have more depth, so we're going to be better. So we've got some newcomers in. I think the receiver this spring will tell a lot. We're counting on a couple guys. Tavares McCormick's got a lot of publicity. We also got a kid named Hiram Velez that is a guy that's kind of come in under the radar. I think he's going to be a good player for us. He's going to be a contributor. He's going to be a guy that can make plays. Defensively, we moved Terrace Lewis down to that bandit, and Terrace is a guy that I've got a lot of faith in. I think he's our best athlete, maybe overall on the whole football team. So he's got to learn that position, but I think we're going to pick up, and I do believe this. We're going to be better, and I said this at the start. How much better, I don't know. It's too early, but we are going to be a better football team.
You guys, with timing and tempo and everything.
That's good. I think it got better as practice went along, and it was rusty at first, but practice went along and went pretty good.
You guys lost 3 games last year by 7 points or less. What did you learn from those games?
You just got finished. Coach Brown preaches about finishing the games. Like you said, 3 games and 7 points. That's tough. Especially you go 4-8. And just what was that 7-5? Yeah. So we could have won a bowl game last year. We finished games like we should have, but we did, and we're learning from it now.
You're losing one of your main receivers, Teddy Rubin. What's it like getting a new receiving core for you guys and learning that new relationship?
Good. We've been working hard with routes on there. Before spring, we've done it for like 2 months. So it's good. It's going to come with time. We got 14 more practices, so we're just getting the chemistry going like during plays and stuff like that, and then go through the summer and then fall camp. So we'll be fine when fall camp starts.
What's the difference between fall and spring? My bad.
Spring got school, and fall camp. fall camp is straight football, but it's fun. It's longer practices. Meetings are long, but it's fun. Just competing every day. You ain't got to worry about the opposing teams getting hit. So it's fun during spring for me, at least.
How does the mission towards a conference championship start today at the first day of spring practice?
We ain't really worried about. We're not even talking about conference championships right now. We're just talking about getting better every day. That's 6 months from now, even starting that. So we're just getting better every day.
Oh man, it felt really good. We were slow in a few areas, but we expected that, being that it was the first day. But I felt for most, a lot of the guys came out. We competed pretty good. We could raise it just a little, but everybody was pretty in tune. We all buying into one system, so it was pretty fun.
What was the off season like, and did the results show out here?
Yeah, we've gotten stronger, faster. We're thinking more, just doing things the right way now. So we're all one. We're one unit. We all united now as far as last year.
You guys lost 3 games last year by less than a touchdown. How does that prepare you for this year? What did you learn from those games?
Believe it or not, them 3 games we lost because of attention to detail. It came down to a last possession in which we had the ball to win it, and attention to detail lost us those last 2 games. Not straining lost us those last 2 games. So that'll change this year.
You're going to be one of the biggest targets for Brandon this year. What is your relationship like? How do you build it starting in the spring, kind of moving forward to the fall?
Oh man, we're friends. We're friends on the field, off the field. We put in extra work when we can, so it's all about timing, the quarterbacks and receivers. If the timing is there, then you can cut the lights off with those players.